Alright guys, welcome back to our fishing guide. I guess I'm just going to call this the fishing guide, this series. It's going to be a little mini series depending on how long this quest line is going to be. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this stuff actually, because my uploading schedule is usually Tuesdays and Fridays, but since this update came out today, there's a whole bunch that you can do with this update, and I really want to have all the tutorial for how to do everything out there. So for people who do want to go ahead and actually do this and learn about it and don't feel like reading through the quest and just want to get stuff where they can actually finally play it and get everything done the right way, then you know, that's what I want to do and try to get it out quickly. So I might do these once a day, who knows. But I think I've got enough fish here dismantled to make this fish fry thing that what's his name was wanting. And I also realized as well that I just turned 65 with my brawler here, so obviously there's a level 65 quest line that I can be doing that's a little bit different than it used to be when I played through my sorcerer story. So I thought that would be something that we could actually do as well. So I have some different things that I have planned, and there's going to be a lot of TERA content coming to the channel. And I just noticed on the map here that there's a place you can fish in Cutthroat Harbor right there. So yeah, I'm not too smart when I'm traveling all the way to some other place when I literally could have went right over there and fished. Duh, water, fishing, super simple. But I have enough ingredients here to make my dish for this guy here, Cordy, whatever his name is. So let's go ahead and get started. And I completed the Vanguard request when I was fishing by catching at least 10 fish or something like that. It was on here. And I completed it, and I got this little thing as a bonus. And I think I got this as well. I don't know, I might have got that while fishing, but it's a different type of bait that I can use as well. Better quality bait, better and bigger fish, obviously. But I wanted to open this up with you guys because it can have a whole bunch of different things in it. I got some harmony grass, which is harvested alongside raw plant materials used in cooking. So cool. This is going to be the new crafting system, obviously. And they might explain about that too. I waited on the upgrading my fishing rod as well because I have a bunch of these angler tokens. Because I thought they might teach us that too. So I'm just kind of going through everything real quick. And I have some expired listing as well. This was my stuff in my trade broker, and this was the stuff in my parcel post that I did not pick up the last time because I couldn't do it while I was fishing, but that's not important. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this crafting here, and let's make ourselves some fish fry here for Mr. Cordy, because that's what he's wanting. Basic crafting 101. So, pretty simple, just get all the ingredients and craft it, and there you have it. So now let's go ahead and tell him that we have done this. Thank you so much, I can already feel my strength returning. A fish fry is a quick and easy recipe that fetches a good price at the trade broker. Oh, and you can also get other cooking recipes at a fishing supplies merchant. Some cooking ingredients need to be gathered from plants. I'll give you a gathering tool to help you with that. Yes, that is something else as well. In the market area where you buy stuff, you can now buy these things here. Use me, guys. These crude sickles. There's also a pickaxe, I believe, as well.
You up for a little fun?
A crude pick, and a crude extractor, and a crude sickle. These are all things that are going to help you now when you are harvesting from these different types of plants and different materials around TERA, which I think we're going to get into right now.
Kinda busy here.
Everyone loves to have a nice fish dish these days. Getting the fish we catch into the hands of the consumer is the main way the Fishing Association and its member anglers makes money. Go to the Lake of Tears fishery and you'll learn how. Alright, ready to go to Lake of Tears fishery? Yes. Give my regards to Lucian at the Lake of Tears fishery. Okay, so we learned basic crafting, which of course, if you know how to craft, is simple. You get your ingredients you need, or plants, or whatever you need to make your dish, or whatever you're making, whether it be gear, etchings, cooking, whatever. And you make it. That's not very difficult. So let's go ahead and talk to the next person here. Lucian?
Your face is
The
strange.
purpose can be annoying, but I just love the scenery here. Fishing isn't about earning money. It's about earning a whole bunch of money, doing something we love. Sooner or later, everyone will appreciate the Fishing Association for what we do. You can always sell the fish you catch for money, but if you package them together in a fish crate, they'll stay fresh longer and command a higher price. You can get basic design from me in exchange for some angler tokens. So let's get you started on the path to fortune and glory through fishing. Okay, sure. What do I need to do? Craft and deliver a fish crate to Lucian. Fish crate, Lucian. Craft and deliver a fish crate to Lucian. Okay, can I do it here? Is this how you do it? Cooking ingredients. Plain fruit salads. Body armor, weapon. Okay. Don't think that's it. Fish crate. Ah, there we are. I need 80 fish fillets, plain stone 5, and a cobalt ore 10. So can I actually do that? That's the question. Oh, there's some different rods as well. An ash sapling rod. It increases the chance to catch that BAF fish by 3%. Light and flexible rod. And a fairy wing rod. Increases by 3%. Decreases auto fishing wait time. Okay. So these are different rods. We have this one, of course, the regular one. And here's some bait you can get that does different things. Bait designs, so you can make your own bait if you want. Fish crate designs. Fish crate 1 is what I need. So I guess we will get that with the angler tokens so that we can learn to do that. So I need 80 fish fillets, 5 plain stones, and 10 cobalt ores. Okay, so I learned how to do that.
Your face is strange.
Angler vendor can sell you fish crate design. Why don't you try making one? Okay. So obviously there's a fishing spot here, of course. So let's go ahead and actually get some different fishing rods while we're here.
Lost in the woods.
I've got plenty of these, so I'll just get 2 of these and we'll try out the different fishing rods. Sorry, horsies, but you've got to go for now. Because we got some different things we need to try out. As well as some different bait, too. Because they have some bait here that I can get. This one is increases the chance to catch a high grade fish by 20%, 80%, 40%, and 60%. So we have 35. So we're gonna get some green ones. I'll get a blue one. And I'll get the rest being red and blue and green. We'll just get some special bait here. And let's go fishing. Basically, what we're going to be doing again. If you thought we were done fishing in the first one, wait until we get to the second one and we're going to do a whole bunch more fishing. If I can find a spot here in the lake, looks like everybody's taking up all the space. Okay, so let's try out our new fishing rods. Let's try the red one and the green one. And then let's also try out our new bait as well. You know, I don't need to put these on there, obviously. So let's do the blue one first. And let's fish with the red fishing rod. And we'll see if we can catch anything different. Looks like our fishing rod does look a little bit different than the regular one. And that's what I was talking about when I was looking at the other people. I figured that they had upgraded their fishing rods and stuff. Well, obviously they did because they're using different ones. As you can see, this one glows, so it's obviously a little bit different. Probably better. Who knows if it is or not. Look at me standing on the water. I'm not in the water. Standing on the water. Very picturesque area as well to fish at. this is gonna probably take me a long time, which is gonna be really annoying. Because I literally just did the last episode where I had to fish a whole bunch, and I had to end the episode because, duh, I had to fish, and obviously it takes a long time. And if you don't get your good enough fish, then you're definitely going to be out of luck. And with me, my luck is not just about the fishing, but also about the server. Because just right now, my server has went out. If you couldn't tell, it did. But yeah, it did go out. So I'm going to have to reload the game in again, which is ridiculous. I wish that was something that they would actually fix. Because I don't know if it's just something for me, like it's something that I have. I don't know if it's something to do with my computer. Like, I have a pretty good computer. It runs just about anything that I want it to run at pretty much high quality if I wanted it. But it doesn't have as much as some big high-end expensive computers, but I feel like it's really a pretty okay PC. So I don't think it would be me. And my internet speed is actually pretty good. We have like an unlimited internet thing, so we're not tied down to any specific megabits per second. So we have good internet, and I'm actually the only one on the internet right now, I believe, because I don't think anyone actually is here. So I don't know if it's that or if it's just their servers in general, because I know a lot of people have talked about this, and they've said that that is actually something that they struggle with as well, is that their servers aren't as stable as they should be. And apparently this has been a big deal, I think, since the game has come out. There's been some servers that have been the issue, but I wasn't too sure. So yeah, basically I just wasted that bait that we just bought because the server went out, so I wasn't able to get my fishing rod to give me a fish because it went off before I was able to actually catch my fish. So I just basically wasted that lure, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so here we have the, what was that, the green one or the blue one? It was a different worm, I know for sure. It's a lot more difficult to do. A Crucian Carp. So we did catch something different. We used the green one. Let's see how much this one gives us. Maybe possibly more than 2. Oh, we got 8 from that. Okay, so we got more the more that we use. Let's try the green rod. Let's see if that'll give us something different as well. But the different bait, of course, could be something that I could buy with my angler tokens. I feel like there should be somewhere for me to buy different fish and things. But since the game is, well, since this is brand new, it's going to be something that will probably have to be around for a little while before you can do that. Because I know with the gathering and crafting and stuff, it's actually a lot easier now if you want to just buy things on the trade broker. Because on the trade broker you can buy things for fairly cheap, like your crafting items and stuff. But now that everything's been changed, I'm guessing that it's probably going to be whoa, excuse me. You'll probably get me some water after this episode. But I'm guessing it's probably going to be different now. Going to be more expensive because, one, it just started, and then it'll eventually level off, I think. But we'll see how it is and how it goes. For now, this is just the first day, so we're basically doing what we must right now. Okay, so did I get, I'm just gonna go with the red one here. And let's see how the red one does. So we've caught a Crucian Carp and we've caught a angelfish. Did we catch anything else? Stone Morocco, I think I caught that over there at the other area. So we'll catch one more and we will dismantle those and we'll see what we get from those. But I'm probably going to be doing this again off screen. So that's kind of the thing with this, is that since today's like the first day, like I've said plenty of times, that this is actually come out. So it's very new to everyone. So it's going to be something that's kind of a learning process. So I basically am going to have to just do what I must here to try to catch the best fish or do what I can with what I've got, because like I said, it's a learning process. So everyone's learning this new part of the game, which changes a lot, because this game does tend to do updates and stuff a lot of times. So we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see how this works out. I know it probably won't be something that I do all the time, because obviously, like I've said before, the server issues with me are just not something that I can control, but it is something that I wish they could do something about as well. Maybe it will be something they figure out in the future eventually, but for now, it's just going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with. So I'm going to continue, keep fishing here. We're going to continue to make this series and learn about fishing, and we are going to do some TERA as well, because TERA did come out too. And I did want to do some TERA PvPing. If I'm able to do that. That's actually something I have to think about as well. So I'm probably going to do a lot of this stuff as post-commentary. Maybe I don't want to do post-commentary, but since I'm only limited to a certain amount of time that I'm able to do this stuff, I definitely want to do things in an efficient manner so that I can get them out to you guys efficiently. So we'll see how it goes. For now, I think I'm just going to continue going ahead and fishing. I basically have nothing else that I can do right now. We'll continue the quest line, of course, and we're going to get through it. We're going to do a lot of questing. So there's going to be a lot of things that we'll be going through, and we'll be explaining and kind of getting to the thick of what everything is. So just keep lookout for that. But still going to continue to go ahead and fish around here. Going to get my 80 fish that I need for the fish crate. And then after that, we're going to be ready to continue on. And I'm probably going to do this on some other of my characters as well. Because that way I can learn a little bit more about it. Since this is the first day, I'm kind of running here on the tail end of things. Like, this is like the last part of the game that I can do today for you guys. So I have a couple videos. We have the last one that we just did, which was about just fishing in general, and a little bit with the crafting, but not much. And then this video here, which is the crafting, and of course we're going to continue crafting as well as we go into do our different types of things that we're going to be doing with crafting. So I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to do it on some of my other characters as well. That way I can be ahead of the game, so I know exactly what I need to be doing. That's basically my day. And that's what I'm going to be doing. We've got 54 right now, so we're super close. I have a few minutes, actually. I'm not going to lie. I have a few minutes here. I can still do it. So we might be able to get in just a little bit more. If I can get 30 more fish. Well, not 30 more fish, but if I can get enough fish to where I would have 80 of the fish fillets, then I'll be able to make this crate here. Where did I find it, actually? Smelting? Yes, smelting. Okay, so I learned it so I can create it, because I did learn it. And she said just fish crate 1. And I need 80 of these, and we have to 54 now, so we're close. We're close. I hope I don't run out of bait first. I have 3 left. So I'll fish up the rest of the stuff with the bait, and then we'll see where we're at with things in terms of the fishing and the fish fillets. Grade 1 to 3. Grade 1 to 3, okay. I'm trying to see what's the differences between these fishing rods. I think it's just the color and what they do. This one is increases the chance to catch the BAF by 3%, decreases auto fishing waiting time by, what did it say? 3%. And this one is increases the chance to catch the BAF by 3%, decreases waiting time by 0.3%. Waiting time by 3%. Okay, so I'm guessing the better rod that you have, the quicker you'll catch the fish. So if you get better fishing rods, then you're obviously going to have a better chance at catching things a lot faster. Because you can see it says grade 1 through 3 of fish. So obviously as you get better fishing rods, then you're going to get better grades of fish. Because this one says 0 to 2. And it's a very old fishing rod. And you can see that it actually... Whoa! What is this? Uh-oh. Looks like this one could be... Oh, this one could be a hard one to get. This is a big one. It's a gold one. No, come back, fish. Come back, please. Please come back. I want to catch you. I'm not getting this. I can already tell. I'm not getting this. You have to, like, hold down on the F key, and then when I let go of it... No, please. Please. No, my time's running out. Please. Oh, I'm not going to catch it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I missed it. Oh. It's sad. Okay, this one's 3%, right? Okay, let's try this one. Well, dang nabbit. I was just gonna catch me a big one, and I bet it was gonna be a good one too, because it was gold. But yeah, this one is 0 to 2, so this is the old standard fishing rod that you get. Probably one that I'm not gonna use very much. Picking a fishing rod can be upgraded to an ash sapling rod too. Okay, so you can upgrade the rods as well, the fishing rods. And then when you upgrade them, it'll give you better chances, I guess, at catching the fish. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, did I run out of bait? I think I did. Dismantle these. See what we got. Probably not enough. 66 out of 80, of course. And I ran out of bait. Alright. So let's go ahead back to this fish lady. And I think we can actually purchase bait here, I think. I hope so. Yes, fishing supplies. So this is going to tell you how much everything is.
Still here?
Fish crate 1. Can I buy these? Delivery list. You can obtain gold by delivering the above items to the current shop. Number of deliverable items resets. Oh, okay. So this is what you get. Basically, if you give them, say, a crayfish, you deliver it to them. They'll give you 70 gold. And if you get a shrieking eel, they'll give you 280 gold. A queen salmon will give you 500, and a golden octopus will give you 500 gold. And you can deliver the fish crates to get even more gold. So if you give them a fish crate 5, they'll give you 1500 gold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's the different things that you can do there. And then the resource thing here will give you... Okay, plain stone there, which I need. So I definitely find that. But... Okay, so here's stuff there, and they'll give you metamorphic emblems. You can get metamorphic emblems from them and gold from the other ones. Let's go ahead and actually buy some more bait here.
It can't be tricked. It can't be trusted.
Okay, so we got... I don't think I need any of this stuff. I just need... What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Let's get 10 of these. And let's go and get some of the worms, because those tend to give us a little bit more. We have some angler...
Lost in the woods.
Whoops. We have some angler tokens now that we can use.
Is it always like
Get some
that?
special bait. We have
Stay
16.
healthy. You look pale.
Get a few of these worms here as well. And let's head back on out to the lake here. I also need to look for the other things as well. For my next ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and try to look for that as well. But let's continue on real quick. We're gonna use the green one with the green rod. So we're gonna do double green, and maybe that'll give us double the luck. Don't know. We'll do red with red and green with green. Maybe that does something. Who knows? So I need to find. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find the plain stone. Mined alongside ores for smelting. And I also need cobalt ores times 10 of those. So I know where to get those. I just have to go and get them, which is going to be the hard part. Oh lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. This seems like a lot more than you'd think, okay? Just a simple update for fishing has turned out to be way more than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, we're gonna have probably a few weeks of this stuff. It's gonna be non-stop because I'm definitely gonna want to get all this out there. And I gotta go through and do that TERA as well. Don't need to forget about that. That is something that I think I can probably do off screen. And I can just post-commentate over that because not too much to that, actually. It's not very intensive as you think it is. And it's a form of PvP, so that's probably some of the very few PvP that you're going to see me do. Because that I actually do enjoy. I do really enjoy doing the TERA. I think it's really cool. I did some last year, and I actually enjoyed it, so I might be willing to do it again. Actually, let's see if it's here now. Because it should be here with the update. There it is, TERA Snowfield. So, you can join alone or with another player, and you win the round when the entire opposing team is dead. Win 2 out of the 3 rounds to win the battle. So basically, if you've ever done the Kumis Royale, it's kind of the same concept, except winterized, basically. You get to basically be yourself. So you go in as yourself. You don't become a big, huge Kumis thing, or whatever they're called. The big, huge Kumis babies, or I forgot what they're called, but I haven't done that PvP thing in a long time, the Kumis Royale. It's kind of annoying, but this one I actually like. TERA I do like, because you go in as yourself, and the basic goal is just to win your snowball fight, which honestly is super cute. Because you're not trying to destroy people, you're just trying to hit them with snowballs and win a fight. And it's really cool because it doesn't matter what gear you have, all that matters is that you can, all that matters is that you go in there and you have a snowball fight, and if you win, you get prizes, and if you don't win, then you lose and you don't get anything. But hey, that's the fun of PvP, okay? You can win some and you lose some. Alright, so we have finished up with the supplies that we needed. Actually, we didn't, because we still have to get the cobalt ores, and we still have to get the let me go over here. I want to get a scroll because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about before I end off the episode. Like that's what we need. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the area where there is going to be these cobalt ores.
I'll be watching.
So I believe they're here on the Island of Dawn. I know for sure they are. I just have to remember where they are at. I think they're down at the bottom part. But I did want to show you guys some about that as well, because we are going to finish up doing that next time, of course. But I wanted to show you what I'm talking about because these have been here for a while actually. So let's go down here. I think this is it. I'm actually probably going to need to do some dungeons because I'm probably going to need a lot of gold to complete some of these quests as well. I don't think they're going to give you too much gold. It's going to be all about fishing. Alright, so we go down here to this area. And we should have it. I might actually go ahead and put on my horse. Alright, so let's take a little stroll down to the ruined temple on the island of Dawn, and here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Saw it. It was up there in my mini-map. I saw it. And there it is. So this here is the essence. It is an earth essence. And I'm guessing now we can't do these just regularly, which kind of would stink if I couldn't, because no, because that's for Antarctica. Okay. Well, those are basically what I'm talking about. They're on your mini-map, so they're easy for you to see. If you look on the mini-map. The blue ones will be the essences. I think the yellow ones are the mining with the ores and stuff, and then the I think it's green, and the green ones are I'm just blanking right now. The plants. See, there's another essence up there, which is not what I'm wanting. I'm not wanting essences. I'm wanting ores. Crimson essence. Are these the art? Oh my. Alright, well, good for you. Normental ore. Okay, so they've changed everything up basically. This is a Normental ore, which is not what I want. I'm wanting a what was it called? Obla ore? Okay, so you don't need the tools, but the tools make it go a lot faster. Like this sickle here, if I use this and then I go to one of the green circles up here where the plants are, it will harvest it a lot faster. So back in the old days, you know, before this patch came out, there were these things were all around the place and you could just do it and you just had to wait. And there was nothing else that you could really do. You just had to wait, and it wouldn't take that long, but it would take a little bit of time to do it. Now it's a lot simpler. Obviously you can have the these things here to make it go by faster, but hey, this here was the thing, okay? This is what I did, and you got your points increased by gathering, basically. And I'm not finding any plants, which is strange, because normally the plants, actually I don't know where the plants are to be exact, but this is basically what I'm going to be doing off screen. I just wanted to show you guys all this stuff that I'm going to be doing so that I don't come into the next episode and do these things and you're like, wait, what the heck? Where did you get all this stuff from? But this is basically around different areas of the map and of the game. And I'm trying to find the plants, is what I'm trying to find. Because if I could find a plant, I could show you this here. I could use this real quick and we'll see how fast it goes. You know what, let's actually go back to that Lake of Tears fishery area, because the Coppola ore that I'm looking for is probably going to be right around there in that area, or they wouldn't have given that to me to be able to find, because it's obviously got to be around that area. We'll search around, we'll see what we can find. Okay, so let's see what we can find. Alright, so I'm looking on my mini-map, basically. And on the mini-map, it will show you when you are near an ore or anything like that that you need to, that you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and look around the area here. We'll see if we can find them. So obviously, here's a green one. Good, I could show you. A wild cob seed. So this has all been changed because this didn't look like this before. Let me get off my... So let's see. Here is regular. It's gonna take 12 seconds. So let's go ahead and use this sickle and then go for this. So 10 seconds. So basically, it's no difference. Okay, you're still gonna wait no matter what. You can use those if you want, but you know what? For me, I would obviously prefer to not do it. And I also got some Nature's Aura as well. So that's probably going to be the extra things. Like when I find the Cobla ores, there's also going to be, of course, you're going to hit me right as I'm doing this. Leave me alone. Okay, so once I find the Cobla ores, I'm going to basically do this. I'm going to go search for them, I'm going to find them, and I'm going to gather. I'm going to gather a lot of stuff, okay? I'm not just going to gather Cobla ores, I'm going to gather a whole bunch of stuff. And look, here's one right here. Because I want to make sure I have all the supplies that I'm going to need. I have a feeling the next quest is going to definitely have something to do with a lot of gathering and doing all this stuff here. Let me go ahead and get this. And I've got the Cobla ore, I've got 3 of those. So I'm probably assuming that they're going to be around this area here. And I'm not... the cob seed's cool, but yeah. I'm not really looking for those, I'm looking for ores right now. There are tons of those things around here. But they've obviously changed everything because now you can find different things in different areas because this area here didn't used to have this stuff, I don't think. They've changed up where everything is located now, which is going to make things even tougher for me. But it's okay. All part of the new learning process. I'm just going to look for the yellow ones. As you can see, there's a yellow one up here, which means there's a Cobla ore available for me to find. And I don't think decrease your plant harboring to not attack with coming to. So this just assists in gathering. And it's available for 24 hours. Cool. Not really something that I care about using. If you want to use them, fine, go ahead and use them. I think I'll stick with just the good old harvesting myself, because this is how long it took anyway before they did this big update, so it's no big deal for me. It's something I've done all the time. But as you can see, when we gathered something before, this here I believe, we also had this as well, which is used to refine field stones. So it was an extra thing that I got while gathering. And if you are an old TERA player, you'll remember that when you gathered before, you would sometimes get rare items. Like the what's it called? You would get the beetles. Those would be the rare things, which they weren't rare at the time because they didn't really help anymore. But you would sometimes get extra things when you were gathering. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes when you gather, you get more than just what you're gathering. So I would get more than Cobla ore. You saw right there I got 2 of the plain stones as well, which is what I'm looking for. So you just have to keep grinding, basically. You have to keep looking around for different things, and apparently they've added in these as well. So you just get these plain stones here as well. And we'll continue on, obviously, with the quest line later. I don't have the time right now to do it, but I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue fishing, and then hopefully next time we will be able to continue on with the quest line and get more into this whole new fishing update. It's a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. So we'll go ahead and leave it off here, and then next time I should be prepared. I'm going to obviously, like I said, do this on some other characters as well. So I should have plenty of different characters that could get some different stuff for me too. So then I don't have to rely on just doing it on my brawler. And it'll make things a lot easier and smoother when we're talking about these quest lines that I'm trying to do here. But I did say it earlier as well, this is new and it just came out, so everybody's kind of in a learning thing. So it's definitely going to be a lot different than it was before. Just something you have to get used to when things are changed. But that's going to do it for this one. And next time we're going to continue on with the quest line and hopefully continue to see what's new with this update.